right, friends, here we go. Day 2 of the last week of season 15, and I could not be more excited to say goodbye to the season. Although, I don't know how next room rules are going to go. I'm optimistic, cautiously, very cautiously. Let's get into the fun times that we're about to have today. Anybody got any tile at all? Oh, after much debate, I'm just going to try this room first, right? Like, let's just start by pressing a fight button and see what happens, right? Like, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens here. I have no idea what to really and truly expect out of this room, but it's room 4. There won't be a lot of, health regenning and stuff. Let's just hit the fight button and let's just go. Let's just go. It is what it is. What am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? So, congratulations, Meeks, on your Odin. Congratulations. So, all right. This happens here. Yep, we get it. All right. Not taking too much back yet. Okay. All right. Dakin goes. Yep, we get it. All right. Gore goes. We get it. Okay. Enough. Come on, Sable. It's your turn now. Let's go. Let's go, Sable. Let's see it. All right. Excellent. I think Surfer goes next. I think, but, well, now he's definitely not going next. Okay. Yo, Skrull, I'm going to need you to just chill. I'm going to need Skrull to just chill. I guess Skrull went next and we didn't see that, but that's okay. All right, so Sable already did her thing. Let's go ahead and special here. This will get damage over there. Perfect. And then big ult from Punisher. Hopefully clears out the back too. And then Electro ult here. Doesn't do much. Sable special. And we got a room down. All right, we got one room down. It went according to plan. Just keep watching. Now, this is a Liberty sack. JPT, who is here and probably since left, mostly because it's like 5 a.m. where he's at, was like, oh, just Liberty easy this. No, Liberty will not work here. Liberty's a sack, but that's okay. My opponent has healer ISOs on both Phoenix and Omega Red, which will lower the number of vulnerables that they give out. Liberty has a crap ton of resistance. They resist the vulnerables as is. So sad to say, I'm not going to get a bunch of vulnerables here. I'm going to have to try to play this where I can maybe take 1 or 2 out and then come in for a cleanup. But that's the goal of this, is to survive long enough to take 1 or 2 out and have a better shot at the cleanup. So, all right, well, we got taunt there on Sasquatch. Let's go ahead and special right down the middle. We'll start putting vulnerables out on them. Let's go ahead and special again in the middle. This is still going to give vulnerables out there. We'd love to see that. All right. Let's see what we do. We got rid of Sasquatch, which will make the cleanup slightly simpler. I think we just go right in over here on Phoenix. She's about to have a ton of vulnerables, sadly. Come on. Oh, guess that's not going to work for us. Well, maybe we should have just did a basic there. That probably would have been just a little bit better. All right, we've got a vulnerable. Thanks for the 1 vulnerable that we have. Gotta love that. So, okay, good. Good news is they all have vulnerables over here. Is this the real Phoenix? It is the real Phoenix still. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's get rid of this guy, right? Let's just get rid of him. Okay. Fred is low. I played that so incredibly wrong. I played it so wrong, chat. Oh my God. I just forgot what Doctor Strange did, and damn. Well, be better than me. Fuck. Why do I forget what characters do when I get on stream? Guys, this may literally be the last time I ever stream Crucible. Like, I know what Doctor Strange does, and I just didn't attack him. I just didn't because I'm too concerned making content for you guys. That's absolutely ridiculously stupid. Like, I'm a worse player on stream than I would be if I wasn't streaming. This is stupid. Why am I doing this? I don't know if I left that rant in or not. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, it is what it is. If you do know what I'm talking about, man. Ooh. Challenging. So let's get in here and clean this thing up. Let's go ahead and get in here and clean this thing up. So that was a little bit of a challenge right there. A little bit of a challenging moment for me. Not gonna lie. I knew what the right play was there. And I just didn't. I was like, oh, let me take out there. It was so ridiculous right there. We had a chance to really clean this up or even one-shot it, right? Which I didn't think I was going to have either, right? So that's another problem. Man, riddled with fucking problems tonight. Man. All right, so he started below 50%. That'll be okay. Let's go ahead and tap right there, tap right there, tap right there. All right, easy enough. This is really easy to clean up, just like we thought right here. So that was the plan, clean it with Cabal, and that plan worked. But man, I'm a little upset that Liberty might have actually been able to handle that had I played it just, fucking correctly and not whatever the fuck I just did. Excuse the cursing. So, all right, so I'm leaving the video as you saw it. Meltdown and everything, okay? I played like dog shit, okay? I got to get my priorities straight, focus on the game, less about content, 100%, okay? I have to do that. That's very important. I got very lucky here. Beavis struggled with the defense. Like, obviously, I set up the defense trying to be strong. Beavis did the same thing. Like, we're trying to make each other struggle. Like, I get it. I get that. The challenge... I appreciate that gifted sub. The challenge is the way that I played, right? It's not the low scores, so I don't want you to take that, as a thing like, oh, we're getting low scores. I could have likely one-shot this. It was so close, and I played like garbage, but we cleaned it up. Room 2, this was my plan all along. I planned for this. I was like, you know what? I think Orcus and Doom is going to be able to take this on a double sack. It doesn't. So if you think you could beat a Cursed Mephisto with Orcus Doom and a double sack, you can't. And it wasn't even close. Over here, this was a roll the dice moment. I was like, look, the only team that I have that can beat this on offense is Immortal X-Men. That's it. There's no other options that are going to beat this. I can't sack it. I can't do anything. I have to roll the dice until Storm doesn't get stunned. Guess what? It took the second attempt, and it went down fairly easily. You can see it's a 69 here. But it was literally rolling the dice. Either we one-shot it or we don't. Or we don't beat it at all if Storm gets stunned 3 times in a row. You never know. Vigilante here. This is a 58. Wasn't very clean. Figured I could one-shot it and went for the one-shot. Really thought the Orcus was going to be pretty easy. Hindsight, maybe could have 2-shot this and cleared the other room with clearing this with Vigilante on the Accursed. Hard to say. Over here, the Starjammers room. So we thought we're going to have a decent shot coming in with we could do a burn attack first, right? Burn out Howard's passive. And then I came in with Skrull, Ancient One. This did some work. We took a lot of turns, but in the end, we killed Havoc. So there was only 4 of them instead of 5. Groot was pretty low. We were able to come in and clean it with Sinister 6, I guess. Soup 6 with Vulture. And then in room 6, we couldn't clear. So thought we had a good shot at just killing Xavier with Mephisto. Tried it twice. Didn't work. As you can see, didn't even come close. So just did a burn attack there to finish it. That was really the goal there. We knew we weren't gonna clear it, and went from there. So there was a lot of tilt. There was a lot of curse words, a lot of anger because I played not very well. Sometimes if you set up a heavy defense, you can manage to play like crap and get really lucky. So sometimes it is better to be lucky than good. GG's to Beavis. Beavis was awesome. I hope I wasn't too much of an asshat. As I'm very mad at myself. I'm real mad. So I'm going to end this video and end stream very quickly. So anyway, bye!